We're doing narrated sketch number 12, which is a cross section of a groundwater flow. Okay, so I would begin by drawing a layer of land. Okay, and we'll draw a house and a tree, just to show that this is the layer of land. Alright, and then over here, we have the unsaturated zone. Okay, and then underneath that, we have the saturated zone, where the water is. Okay, and the water table, which will come across like this. And I should have drew this a little better. Let's just pretend. There we go. And then the water table, which will actually come across, that actually worked out well. And this line here goes right through what will become the gaining stream. This is the gaining stream, and it's the gaining stream because the water droplets will fall through the unsaturated zone, through the saturated zone, and then the raindrops want to go to low pressure, and this can take up to hundreds of years, but the water will eventually make its way over to the gaining stream. And I will continue to finish drawing the water table as it comes all the way around and have it end like right here maybe. And along the water table, we have a bunch of little marks we will use to represent the capillary fringe. These marks represent the capillary fringe. Okay, and the capillary fringe, it's basically like a thin, capillary stands for thin tube or opening, and fringe basically just stands for the manner of them like just standing there. I guess is a good way to describe it. They're hanging upside down. And another word for the saturated zone is the aquifer. I'm going to write that over here. This is the aquifer. And they're basically the same thing. It just depends on the, depending on what you're talking about, you might use one word or the other, but they're both the same thing. They're both where you can get water. And I believe that is it. Oh, wait, nope. Then we have, this is known as the soft moisture belt. Pretty much where the land and the unsaturated zone meet. And I believe that is your narrated sketch of a cross-section of a groundwater flow. We got this unsaturated zone, saturated zone, water table with the capillary fringes. We got over here, this is the gaining stream. This dip down, this is a gaining stream and is gaining water over time. It could take years for water to make it. Oh, let me draw, let's say a raindrop happens to strike. It would go through the unsaturated zone, make it its way to the saturated zone, and then that's where it would want to travel from low pressure, travel to low pressure, and that could take hundreds of years for it to travel this raindrop all the way to the gaining stream. But this is without a doubt a gaining stream, and it's in the saturated zone in the aquifer down here, the same exact thing. And yes, that is your narrated sketch of a cross-section of a groundwater flow.